Okay, so I got an old Rubi Cutter that I used to use. It's I haven't used it for many years because it just it failed after a long time use. So finally I got the parts and I'm going to try and repair it. So this is it here. It's an old Rubi TS 50 and I got new parts for this. I got the carriage and this part down here, the braking mechanism, which needs to be replaced. And what happens with this, see how it binds and won't travel. Sometimes it travels nice, but sometimes it just, see, it binds. So I'm gonna replace some parts and see how it works. See if I can fix it and put it back into use. I've had this probably since 2001. That's when I got it. I used it for 10 years and loved it when I was using it. It was a good cutter, but over time it just wore out. And, the parts, things don't last forever. So I finally decided to see if I can fix it. So that's what this video is going to be about. Okay, so just to show you what was going on with this, this is a handle we installed in here, and this is the wheel for scoring, which you put in here. And then you push, and then you tap with a lever. So here's a piece of tile. So it's just worn out. I've been having problems with this for a long time. That's why I put it aside. See, I can't even push it like this now because it's just binding up. So, but sometimes it'll work. Anyway, I'm going to replace these parts and see if I can get this to, see, this sometimes it just won't go. And so we're going to replace these parts and see if I can make it work better. So these are the parts I'm going to change. I got these at Contractors Direct, and this piece here is this over here, and these pieces here obviously it is here. So I'll take it apart and change it out and see what happens. Okay, so first I'm going to take the scoring wheel off. I'm going to take the handle off. And I'm going to take the breaker bar off. I'm going to turn it upside down. There's actually a screw missing here, which I didn't know. Here it is. I'm going to have to obviously find a nut for that. But anyway, so I'm going to take these out now. Okay, so I'm going to upside down. I'm going to take these. This is a 10mm socket, or you can use a wrench if you don't have a socket. If you need an element, you can do from the top. Set it over. Take this out. So that's the old one. That's the old one. I'm gonna put this aside. I'm gonna take this off and just make note of which way it's facing so you put it on the right way. So the 13 millimeter. I'm going to see if I can get it off without taking the other part off. I don't know if it's even possible or not, but I'll probably have to take it off. So these are bumper pads. I'm going to keep these and put these back on. Slide this off. So got the new one. Put it together. Slide it in. Bumper pads. I should probably clean this up, but I'm not going to. It's a little pin here, you gotta line it up. Okay, now I'm gonna turn it over and put the bolts back in. Okay, so I'm gonna get this out of the way. Turn this over carefully. Try not to do that. Put the bolts back in. gonna have to find a nut for this one here. I don't have it, so I'm just gonna have to get one somewhere. I'll do that later. Tighten it up. So this is turning here, so get my Allen wrench. Come out. So that is now tight. So I check everything. Make sure. Good. Yeah. Good. Now I'm gonna see if it cuts. Okay, so put the wheel in. Let's see how it cuts. Like no. So I'm probably gonna put this back into use as my daily cutter, and this will cut up to a 20-inch tile. So for larger tiles, I'm gonna have to use my other cutter. But for anything up to a 20-inch tile, this is gonna be my cutter from now on. I used to love this when I was when I used to use it years ago, but like I said, over time it was unusable. So with the new parts, it's like it's brand new. So this is it. This is what I'm going to be using. Okay, so that's it. I will test it over the following weeks, and if it works, it's going to be my cutter that I'm going to use daily. I have other cutters, but this one's the one I'm going to probably be using the most. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe.